To the economy, please. The president proposes to fix income inequality by taxing the rich and raising the incomes of the poor. Joining the company from Nashville is Art Laffer. Now, he's a former Reagan economic advisor, so I'm sure he doesn't like the president's program. But my first question, Art, is this. That is a political winner, isn't it? Not an economic winner, but a political winner.
I don't think so. I think it's a big loser, as a matter of fact. This is one of the key issues for the last 2 centuries in economics. The income distribution is very, very, very important. But to me, there are 2 approaches. One is you can try to make the poor better off with handouts, or you can try to make the poor better off with economic growth. I happen to be a Kennedy Democrat from the 60s, and I believe that the best form of welfare is still a good, high-paying job, and that is the winner of all winners. You can't tax an economy into prosperity, Stuart, and this president has failed time and time again in helping the poor. Look at the poverty in America today. Look at the devastation of this economy. That's what he and George W. Bush did. Okay. We need a new policy.
Look, I agree 100%, but I'm reminded of Margaret Thatcher, who said,
yes, she did.
Care. They don't mind if the poor get poorer. So
no, they don't.
As the rich get poorer too. I mean, there's this bloody-mindedness about it. But again, yes. I think that might be a political winner.
Oh, no, it never worked for Wedgwood Ben. It never did over in England, and it's never worked here. You look at Jimmy Carter's reputation politically, it's a catastrophe. The only ones who have succeeded, the political winners of all time, you've got Jack Kennedy, you've got Ronald Reagan, and you've got Bill Clinton. They are revered. They were all pro-growth, providing jobs, not welfare. That's the way you do it, and that's how you win politically, and that's how we're going to win in 2014 and 2016. And mind you, it may be with Democrats, not just Republicans. This is bipartisan growth policies.
Wait, show me the Democrat. Show me that block of Democrats in the House or the Senate who really say, yeah, look, we've got to cut corporate tax rates, we've got to cut individual tax rates, because that's at the heart of what you're saying, what you're suggesting. You just show me the Democrats who are going to do that.
I will show you tons and tons and tons of them in 2014 and 2015, Stuart. There are so many Democrats today who really would love to run on a pro-growth agenda like their party has always espoused. And they are not allowed to today because of the political pressures of Pelosi and Reid holding the camp together and threatening to teach them a lesson in primaries. But there are lots of Democrats who would love to be pro-growth. It's not political. It's purely economic, Stuart. You can't tax an economy into prosperity. And you can't become rich with handouts.
Okay,
and it just doesn't work that way.
In the third quarter, 2013, we got over 4% growth.
Oh, my goodness.
We did.
Knock me over with a feather. Do you know what? Did you ever see what our growth rates were like in 83 and 84 and 85 under Reagan? 4.3% would have been the lowest quarter of all those 12 quarters.
That's true.
I mean, this is ridiculous calling that successful.
Hold on a second, Art. Before we say goodbye to you, where are we going to come down to in the fourth quarter of 2013, and what kind of growth rate are we going to get as we run up to the election of 2014, November?
Well, I hope the fourth quarter is good, and I'd really like to see it good. I don't know what it will be, but I do know that the economy is still very, very bad. Employment to population is still at its all-time lows. You've got long-term unemployment higher than it's ever been historically. You've got a production situation here that is still catastrophic in the U.S. Now, there are great signs of improvement coming. I think almost all of them are coming via politics and the changes that we can expect in November of 2014.
Okay, I think every single one of our viewers is cheering you on and in full agreement with you, Art Laffer, as usual.
I would love to be called as dapper and as well-dressed and as articulate as you have been on this show so far. I mean, that's a wonderful way. I'd love a show if I could get compliments like that, Stuart.
Mutual flattery is a wonderful thing. It's the lifeblood of television. All right, Art, time's up.
Thank you,
We'll see you
Stuart.
again soon.
Bye now.